What is the best beginner video editing software? Wow, that is a loaded question because video editing can get really confusing and complicated. Hopefully we'll step past the complicated stuff and we'll get you started with something really, really simple. When I got into video and video editing, I had a little bit of a head start. I was already used to audio editing, multi-channel audio editing, but it didn't save me. It helped, but there's no way I could have called myself a video editor. By the time we're done with this video, you are going to know where to start with video editing. You'll see how to expand your skills and discover your own particular look and style and technique. And if and when you decide to make the leap to more high-end video editors, you'll know exactly what you're looking for and find the program that's perfect for you. So let's get started. I'm Nick Natarella with AdWise Creative. First of all, congratulations for considering and hopefully choosing video for your business. It is a massive, massive market and people are falling into it every single day. Consumers, that is. They want to know stuff about your products and services and they're turning to video more and more every single day. And the benefit to you is the fact that they can create a great relationship with you without you even knowing it. But when they see you on camera and hear you talking and learn from your videos, it becomes a game changer for you and your company. So the best thing you can do right now is start shooting video content on your phone. And the reason why I say that is because the biggest thing is you're going to learn so much more in your first 5 to 10 videos than you probably will throughout the rest. First of all, your camera settings, your video quality, watching back, and I do mean that. You've got to watch and listen back. You're going to be your harshest critic, and that's going to propel you into greatness. So please listen to that little voice, but if that little voice has nothing to watch, you're not going to get anywhere. So start recording now. Now, when it comes to editing, and this was more to your question, when it comes to editing, start with your phone. That's the other reason why you want to start filming on your phone, because chances are you have a video editor right there on your phone. Start figuring out the settings to that. Learn the tips, learn the tricks, learn the techniques. Go check out other YouTube videos. People are going to show you how to use those apps on YouTube. And the more and more you learn about, say, the crossfading and the audio and the filters and stuff like that, you are just setting yourself up for the higher end. I know one quick trick when it comes to color adjustment. That is it. One quick trick. But you know, playing with my cell phone app, they have what are called filters. What you're doing is you are messing with the color correction and you're developing your eye and you're seeing this stuff that you like, stuff that you don't like, stuff that you gravitate towards, the looks and the feels that start to come through when you start adjusting the color. They call it filters. The higher end programs call it color correction or color adjustment. There are tons of extra features on these little tiny apps to get you started as well. Little crossfades and little text effects and things like that. Well, in the big boy world of editing, that's called motion graphics. And when you're familiar with the motion graphics, even in a simple app like the one that's on your phone, you'll see the timing, the overlay, the starting and stopping, how you get the video in front of it or behind it, or do you need to separate the video and it drops in the middle? All of that stuff, you're going to start to learn and feel what's best and develop your own style and your own look for your videos. But the best way to get started is with that app simply because there aren't 6,342,568 options like in a real beefy editor. There are a whole bunch of them out there right now that are free. There are a couple that are $5.99, $10.99, really simple prices. I'm hoping that if you pick the right one, it'll give you a few extra bells and whistles and you can start playing around with those. There are others that have very rudimentary, very simple audio processing, and some that even come with some music backgrounds that you can add. Again, you're developing your ear, you're developing your eye. All of that is great to get started with because there are some really nice things that are coming if and when you are ready to move on to some of these bigger, beefier editors. So what are you using right now? Have you gotten started with it? Are you playing around with the ones that are maybe on your phone? Or, yeah, I totally forgot about the ones that are on your computer. Whether it's PC or Apple, you've probably got a rudimentary video editor on your computer already. Which ones are you using right now? What success have you seen? Drop me a little comment down below and let's help each other out. What would you recommend in this situation? Do you have a favorite already? Now, when you're ready to progress into the world of like really massive, insane editing, first of all, ask yourself, do you really need to get into that? For example, I use a program that has 7 different features to it, 7 major features to it. There's the media pool, there's a very simple arranging page, there's the detailed editing page, there's a color correction page, there is a motion graphics page, there is an audio page, oh gosh, I might have more than that. Oh, and then there is, of course, the rendering page that actually, when you're done with everything and you blend it all together and you're creating your final video. So it's got 7 different pages. I think I use 4. And 1 button on the color correction page. There you go. There are 3 that I don't even look at. In fact, I've turned them off, so I don't even look at them. But stuff like that, you gotta ask yourself, do I really need to get into this? You can run down some really serious rabbit holes when it comes to motion graphics or color correction or audio or something like that. I absolutely love the audio page. That's where I came from. I came from the audio world, and I love that big channel mixer that it all of a sudden displays on my screen, and I have a lot of fun with it. But the stuff to tweak and enhance the audio, that's my playground. So I enjoy that part. The motion graphics and the color correction, like I said, I know 1 button and that's all I do. The biggest thing that you're going to see right off the bat is a lot of these powerful editors have multiple tracks. You will have 5, 10, 15 video tracks, and you can even have as many as 30 or 40 audio tracks. Whatever you end up using. Now, chances are you're not going to use that many. I only use about 3 video tracks and 4, maybe 5 audio tracks, depending on my particular podcast that I'm editing. But still, that's a lot of information right there. Between graphics and actual raw video, and then logos and subtitles and stuff, that's quite a few. That's quite a few tracks. I had a little bit of a head start on this because I came from the audio world and I just immediately started with multi-track editors. So visually speaking, I'm very used to it. Now all I have to do is figure out the nuances about what does this mean, what does that... In the video world, as you go to track 2, 3, 4, and 5, whatever's on 5 is going to overwrite everything else. So little things like that you're going to have to get used to and realize, okay, well, I need 1, 2, and 3, and then I want 5 on top of that. There's a way to do that, but if you're not aware of it, you're going to like totally freak out when all you get is 5. Little stuff like that, little touches like that, you get used to and you learn. But again, look at all the stuff that you've learned up to this point already. It's going to be a very small adjustment. It really is. Give yourself the benefit of the doubt because you really have come a long way. So let's talk price. How much is all this going to cost? Well, like we said, the ones on your phone, and chances are the ones that are already on your computer, you've already got. They're free. Start there, build your skills from there. Work your way up. From there, you've got editors that are a one-time fee. The one-time fee can be anywhere between $200 and $1,000. Or you've got others that are monthly subscriptions, $29.99, $59.99. It all depends on which one you end up choosing, which bells and whistles you really, really, really can't do without, okay? That's your particular choice. Keep that in mind when you are doing your shopping. Is this going to be a one-time fee, or is this going to be something that's going to be ongoing that you're going to have to allow for and budget for every month? So if you're looking at video, and I hope you're looking at video for your business, the greatest way, the biggest hand up, leap ahead of the crowd that you can give yourself is this book right here. It's from a friend of mine, Nate Woodbury, A Hero's Guide to Influence on YouTube. This will get you started from the planning stages all the way up through the gear and equipment, all the way up to uploading to YouTube. This covers everything. I've got several copies. He gave me several copies to give away. You can get yours. Just cover the shipping, cover the printing part. Nobody's making any money off of this book, and this is a honking book. Full color, covers everything. You could literally get started with this as soon as you're, and it's a quick read too. Really quick read. You really could get started very professionally, very quickly with this. There's a link down below in the description. Grab that, click on that, and get your copy, order your copy today. I'm Nick Natarella with AdWise Creative. Thank you for watching.